In this video, I want to show you how you can use this laboratory for implementing SD-WAN scenarios. The first scenario I want to deploy in this laboratory is a simple scenario. I want to use templates, SD-WAN templates, to show you how you can use this laboratory to practice, to learn concepts of SD-WAN. Okay, let's do a change in our scenario. First, I should stop the VH because I want to add some component to this scenario. First, start VH11, VH21, and CH31 and CH41. Okay, and then I add simply 4 computers, 4 PCs, node, and from here virtual PCs I add 4 PC. So simple. Okay, save. And now we have 4 PC. This is 1, this is 2, and 3, and 4. Okay, I connect my PCs to WAN H. All of WAN H connect to a branch. This is the first branch, second branch, third branch, and fourth branch. Okay, connect this WAN H 11 to VPC4, for example, gigabit 01 to VPC4, for example, ETH0. Okay, very good. And then VH21 to VPC12, gigabit 01 to ETH0 of VPC12. Okay, it's so simple. And then CH31 to VPC13, gigabit 2, yes, it's okay. It's CSR 1000V, 1KV. And finally, CH41 with gig 2 to ETH0 of VPC14. I changed the name of my VPCs. Edit. This is VPC1 connected to VH11. This is VPC2 connect to VH21, and then VPC3. It's optional. And finally VPC4. Very easy. Okay, and VPC4. Okay, after that I should turn on the VH and CH. Okay, right click on VH, then select start. Okay, and in VH21 select start. Okay, and another time in VH11, yes, in CH31 start, and in CH41 start. Okay, and also in VPCs start, VPC2 start, VPC3 start, and VPC4 start. Okay, as you know, in SD-WAN, in WAN H, we have 2 sites. One site is transport site, and other site is VPN site or service site. Okay, let me show you. When we have a WAN H, for example, VH or CH, we have 2 sites. One site, VPN 0, and this is the transport site. Transport site. This site, gigabit 00 in VPN 0 or VRF 0. The name of, we use VPN instead of VRF in Cisco SD-WAN. Okay, it's easy. VPN 0 means VRF 0, transport site, and you know that gigabit 00 in WAN H, VH cloud in VPN 0. Okay, and other side, this service site, and in service site we have other VPNs except VPN 512. We can't use VPN 512, 512 for service site. We use VPN 512 for out of band management. I use in this scenario with VPN1, I use VPN1 for service side, and we have an interface here, gigabit 0, 1, okay? Let's look at this picture, gigabit 0, 1. This is service side. And my PC connect to service side. All of VPCs connect to service side, okay? And because of this explanation, we have two sides. One side service side and one side transport side. We want to connect service side with Cisco SD-WAN over transport side. Here is our SD-WAN fabric. We want use IPsec connections between VH and CH to send traffic from VPC1 to VPC2 to VPC3 to VPC4. Okay, let's start. First, we should, for example, plan IP addressing. I copied this IP address. Okay, this is optional. I use here 192.168.1.0/24 for IP addressing of this part of our scenario. Or for example, we can use 172.16.10/24. Okay, it's optional. It's my plan. You can use another plan of IP addressing. And here 172.16.20, and then here 172.16.3.0/24, and after that, in here, we can use last range 40. The IP address of VPCs is 0.10, and the IP address of WAN edge is 0.1, for example, here is 0.10, okay? And the side of VH11 or VH21 is 0.1, okay? First, we should configure VPCs, okay? Let's start from here. VPC1, VPC2, VPC3, VPC4. VPC1, the IP addressing of VPCs is so simple. You should use this command, IP, first IP, not IP address. And then the IP address 172.16.1.10/24 in CIDR notation. And after that, you should set the default gateway 172.16.1.1. Okay, you can save it. After IP addressing, you can save with save command. Okay, very easy. And next, go to VPC2. In VPC2, IP 172.16.210/24, and for gateway 172.16.2.1. So easy. And after that, I save it. Very easy. And then VPC3 IP 172.16.3.10/24, and gateway 172.16.3.1. Okay, and save it. Okay, and save it, yes. And finally, in VPC4, I go to VPC4 and use this IP address, IP 172.16.4.10/24 and 172.16.4.1. Okay, very good, and save. Okay, now we should use vManage to configure our VAs. I want to use vManage. I can use CLI for the configuration, but I want to use vManage and configure VH and CH. I want to use templates. If you are already familiar with templates, you can easily understand this part of scenario. But if you don't know, you don't be familiar with SD-WAN templates, please see the template series videos and you easily will understand all of the templates. Okay, I know should use templates because I want to test my scenario. Okay, let's go to